What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz. Welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to make a video about 5 things that I think Smash Bros. Could really use, you could say, like, improve upon for the game. Now, it's nothing, I don't think it's anything too dramatic, but, you know, it's just, think of it as quality of life sort of changes, just to make the overall experience a bit better. These are just 5 of my opinions, and if you have any of your own, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Or if you don't like any of mine, maybe explain why. But let's jump into the first thing that I really think could, benefit a lot of people for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And that first thing would be everybody should have access to the DLC characters for free. Now, hold on. I'm not saying, yeah, give us the DLC characters for free. No. Why not give us access to the DLC characters, such as Joker we have right now, such as Hero, Banjo-Kazooie, and then, of course, Terry Bogard's coming out later on. Why not give us free access to these characters in training mode only? That way, you could experience the characters without actually having to buy them. You just kind of get an idea. So if you're on the fence about maybe a certain character, say you hadn't purchased the fighter pass, every character. Say you hadn't purchased that and you just want to purchase individual characters here and there. But you might be iffy. So say you were iffy on Banjo, you can go into training mode. You will have access to Banjo. You will be able to go right into training and you'll be able to do, try to figure out a few combos, figure out the play style, all that sort of stuff. Get an idea of how the character could work and just have a bit of fun with it. And again, this is only limited. It would only be limited to training mode. That way, Nintendo will still get their money if you do decide to actually buy the character, if you actually like them enough to warrant a purchase. So just something like that would be pretty interesting, and then you could also SD yourself as well. Pretty fun, right? But yeah, nice. I think it'd be a pretty fun and a nice gesture just to have access to a character, just to try them out before you actually do purchase them. Again, you'd only have access, because I know somebody will be like, nope, you can't give access to them. Don't give free DLC characters out. That's just stupid. Makes no sense for Nintendo. Again, I'm only saying this for training mode only. That way you just get to experience them, see what they're all about, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, why not the DLC characters being accessible in training mode only for free? But again, if you want to play with them against computers, if you want to train their amiibo once they finally come out, if you want to play with them online, yes, you would then have to purchase them to be able to access all that stuff. But why not give us access to DLC characters for free in training mode only? Alright, for the second thing that I think would be pretty awesome for, I guess this one's not really a quality of life, but most of these are that are on this list. But the second thing is, what about bringing back old items that have been cut? Now, again, these could be purchasable for maybe 50 cents, 75 cents in the DLC. Maybe it's a little free sort of addition to an update that they come out with. So, I'm just saying, items such as the red shell, I think would be pretty interesting. We all know about the red shell. Everybody that's played Mario Kart, it's a heat-seeking thing. Obviously, keeps coming back at you. Would be pretty fun to see. Another fan favorite, I would personally, this is the item I'd love to see the most, the Cracker Launcher. It only made one appearance in Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii, so seeing that old item come back would be pretty fun. So it's like a sort of grenade launcher in a way. Pick it up, you can run around with it, fire it off, I thought it was a pretty fun weapon, and it's kind of sad when they ended up cutting it, but hopefully that would come back someday as well. A couple other items that would be fun to see. Let's see. Ooh, the parasol, the umbrella. Hey, Peach and Daisy have it for their up special. Being able to float down. Why not give access to that just as an item for everybody? I think that'd be pretty fun. They already pretty much have it in-game. So it's nothing that they have to go out of their way to really kind of create, but having that parasol back would be pretty fun. Another old item, the flipper. Anybody remember the flipper? This thing where basically you throw it out and then it just kind of flips in place. You can hit it and just spins really fast, and if you hit it a bunch of times, obviously it's going to keep spinning faster and faster, and then you get hit with it, it's gonna deal a significant amount of damage eventually, but hey, you don't want to get caught in that thing. Let's see, other items. A cloaking device, that'd be kind of fun. You know, anybody remember the cloaking device? Pick it up, kind of go invisible for a little bit, and I don't know, it'd be a pretty fun item to see back. What about the barrel cannon? The barrel where you jump in it and it's rolling along the stage, and then eventually, you know, you can fire out yourself, press A button to eject from it, or it does have a timer after a set amount of time where it will launch you out itself. So it'd be pretty fun to see. You know, these old items coming back, a couple other ones. What about the fan? That was not an item I ever liked at all. Just whacking somebody with it over and over and over, and like there's no knockback on it. It's so annoying. The spring potentially could be kind of a fun item. And then last but not least, I guess you got to throw the team healer in there, just because if we're going to bring back old items, why not go all out? Get us all the old ones that we haven't seen before. So yeah, those are the items I think would be pretty cool to see back in the game. Alright, the third thing that we are going to talk about that I would like to see, it's something simple, but it's a little bit, not too much, but it's a tiny bit of a hassle to get to. I think they should just replace this. So what do I mean? What am I talking about? Stage hazards. Stage hazards can be fun to play with, don't get me wrong. So what you got to do, once you choose your rule set, then you have to go to edit. Yep, go to edit, and then you have to go down here to, let's see, you got to go to advanced, and then you got to find the stage hazards, and then turn them on or off, whatever you prefer. But why is this under rule settings? Wouldn't this make so much more sense if you ended up having this on the character, or not the character, but the stage selection screen? Just throw it up here, right here. Boom, right here where the cursor's going. Throw it right up there. Be able to have the little button. Click it on. Click it off. Boom. It's just something simple that should, honestly, come on. It should just be right here on the actual stage selection screen. It's a stage hazard. I mean, look, there's room for it right here on screen. That's not an issue. So I don't know. I just feel like that's something that should just be right here. It just goes with it, just all in one. Boom. So you don't have to pick a stage and then go, oh crap, I forgot. You know, pick your stage, and then you're like, wait a minute. Yes, I know Battlefield doesn't have any stage hazards, but if you pick it and go, crap, I wanted a stage hazard to be off. Now you got to go back. Then you got to go back again. Then you got to go back into editing your rules, and then it's just kind of a little hassle. So just replacing, or not replacing, but reorganizing the stage hazard toggle button just makes a lot more sense in my opinion. Put it back on, or just put it onto the stage selection screen. I think it just makes everybody's life a tiny bit easier. Yeah. Alright, the fourth thing, I'm going back to items here. And this, I think there's a couple of items that I would love to see its own personal toggle on and off switch. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm talking about assist trophies and then Pokeballs, Master Balls sort of thing. So, if you come down here and you want to play with items, obviously you can click items and you can choose whatever items you want to have on, which is awesome. But if you want to, say, have specific assist trophies, specific Pokeballs or Master Balls, if you want to see specific, you know, enemies come out of them, why do we not have a button that allows us to have like a little drop down menu? And look, it's already in the game, so it's nothing that they have to create. And what do I mean by that? If you go over to games and more, you go back to training and you decide to choose, yeah, just pick a stage here real quick. So if you choose that, and then you want to say, I don't know, experiment, test around, play with, whatever, just go in here real quick. But if you pause the game when you're in training mode and you want to go to an item, they will give you its own drop down item. Look, item, look right there. Boom, hit assist trophy, and now you can literally choose which assist trophy you want to appear. So what I'm saying is, can we get this menu under the items menu? So if you want to click, if you want assist trophies to be on, then you should be able to have this drop down menu of all the assist trophies and be able to just click, toggle them on and off. Very simple. Look at that. Just as easy. You know, just darken out their little silhouette picture, and then you could bring them back. It's just an awesome idea. It just makes things a bit more fun. So if you wanted to run around and have only Waluigis everywhere, or you wanted to run around and just have moons exploding, you know, coming onto the stage the whole time, that'd be pretty fun. Bomberman out there throwing bombs everywhere. Come on, chaos time. Everything's slowing down, and come on. It just makes it a bit more fun. Just a bit more fun. And look, especially Pokeballs as well. That is one thing I've always wanted myself. Pokeballs, being able to have specific Pokemon. Because look, let's face it. If you like Pokeballs and you like assist trophies, you know there are a certain amount of these that are just annoying and that you just don't want to see. It's like, alright, it makes no sense to have them out there. Like Mew. What's the point of having Mew out there right now? Let's go with Mew, right? What does Mew do? Alright, goodbye Mew. Thanks for appearing, I guess. Alright, there goes Mew. So if I get Mew in a Master Ball and I'm facing off against my friends, it's like, alright, that was just kind of a waste. It did absolutely nothing. Mew kind of does nothing anymore. So, you know, just having a little toggle option for each Pokemon, each assist trophy. Look, it's already in the game. It's very possible to do. So why not? Just a little quality of life adjustment that I'd like to see. And I think a lot of other people would as well. So let's move on to the last of the things I'd like to see changed. So number 5 is the ability or the option to just reorganize the character selection screen. Look, for the longest time, for like ever in Smash Bros, we always had characters that were put into their own series. They were always grouped up for the most part, besides DLC characters or unlockable characters that kind of got spread out here and there. But for the most part, that you would have them all in a row. So you'd have Mario, Luigi, you know, Bowser, Peach, Daisy be up here, Yoshi, Wario, Dr. Mario, all of them. They'd all be in the same row. So why can't we have like a little option right up here, you know, at the top? Just, you know, switch it to by series or by series order. So series order is the one that we would have on screen right now. Mario is first, Donkey Kong, Link, you get that. Or we could just have it, again, click it, switch it up by series. So, you know, Mario characters would all be together. Legend of Zelda characters would all be together. Then Pokemon, and then Metroid, and then Star Fox, and then Fire Emblem. You get what I'm going with. So I think that would it'd just be kind of nice. Besides, that's always been a thing that people really wanted to see. And a lot of people are actually confused when, I believe it was E3 2018, when, what was it? You could be able to organize them by, like, you could put the Echo Fighter with the actual character itself, like, in the same screen. And some people, myself included, I thought they even said you were going to be able to reorganize the character selection screen. So that's kind of been a thing that a lot of people wanted for quite a while. And why not at this point? It's just something a little easy, just rearranging some icons. Again, nothing too big, just would be a fun little, again, quality of life sort of update. Be fun to see implemented into Smash Bros. So, yeah, those are just 5 things that I personally would really like to see just get implemented into Smash Bros. Someday. I hope they happen. Quite a few of them, I believe, make a lot of sense for them to happen. Again, toggle on and off switches for specific Pokeballs or assist trophies. The stage hazard option, why is that not a thing on the actual stage selection screen? So, I mean, bringing back some more items, it would be pretty fun to see. I mean, this is Smash Ultimate after all, right? But yeah, those are just a few things that I would like to personally see bring back and just kind of adjust or change for Smash Ultimate. Let me know if you guys have any of your own opinions, anything you would like to kind of see get sort of updated or something moved from one menu to another, something like that. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. But that is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.